Hello everyone, welcome back again for another week of drawing fun with me. The man in the hat is back. So get ready this week, girls and boys. We are going to be drawing more pattern work this time, and we're going to have a person holding an umbrella in the rain with beautiful patterns on the umbrella. Now, we've been doing a little bit of pattern work over the last few weeks, and we're going to continue that today. Hopefully you get a little bit more developed with your pattern creations, and also adding some colours, different colours to those designs as well. So not just patterns, but also getting some nice colour in there also. It's not too difficult. Again, you don't need a lot of things. You need some paper to draw on, you need something to draw with, and something to colour with. So you can use a grey lead or a marker straight up. Again, recommend using a grey lead first just to get the design looking great, and then go over it with a marker or something after that. And then add some beautiful colours. So, and the colours can be anything. It can be coloured pencil, it could be pastels, it could be watercolour pencils, it could be paint, it could be crayons, it doesn't really matter. So that's entirely your choice. And again, you can add backgrounds to your work to make them look even more awesome than they do just with the foreground stuff we're going to be doing. Having said that, girls and boys, let's go and get creative. Okay, girls and boys, now you've got your supplies ready. You've got a piece of paper of some size, it doesn't matter what size I said, that's all good. Something to draw with. I'm going to go with a grey lead first thing. Then I'll go over my work with a Sharpie when I'm done. But first of all, I want to draw everything in a grey lead just so I get it right. And if I don't get it quite right, what I'll do then is I'll use my eraser, my rubber, and I will rub some things out or erase some things and redraw them if I have to. If not, I'll put that rubber just there in case I need it. Hopefully I don't need it, but if I do, that's the good thing about art, it's okay to make mistakes. So you can always rub them out and have another go at it. So, as I said, we're going to be drawing a person holding an umbrella today, and we're going to put a bunch of patterns and things inside the umbrella to make it look really cool. So, how do we start? First of all, we're going to draw the umbrella, and the umbrella is really the star of the show because that's the part that's going to have all the patterns and stuff in it. So I'm going to draw that pretty big just up here, sort of about that sort of size, and then I'm going to have a person that you'll see sort of from behind underneath the umbrella, staying out of the rain. So how do we start that? Just like this. So remember, if you need to, pause the video, rewind it, and watch again if you don't get it the first time. So what I'm going to do first is draw a line from here, and it sort of curves a little bit at the top and then it comes straight down like this, and then got it on the bottom of it, it's got a bit of a curve like that. So you want to sort of, that sort of line there like that. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, it's okay if it's not. Now all our lines sort of need to be about the same sort of length. So we need to draw them all about that size. So the next one I'm going to draw is over here, and actually what I'll do first, I'll draw this one first here. So it makes it a little bit easier for us to do it. I'm going to draw the one that sort of comes across this way now, and around about the same sort of length. And I want it to go through the middle. So if you wanted to, you could put a little dot there, somewhere there, to show the halfway point of this line. So what I'm going to do is draw a line now that sort of, again, curves a little bit like this one does at the end, but over here, and that's sort of going to curve down that way and come across here, keep going, and then curve down there a little bit, just like that. It's around about the same sort of length. Don't worry too much if they're not exactly the same size. Now, next line I'm going to draw now is the line that goes from here down through here like this. So this one's actually quite straight. So what you do there is just from halfway in between these two, what I want to do, so just choose a point that's about halfway between these two lines, and I want to make that exactly or around about the same sort of size as these ones, and this one's going to go and sort of curve a little bit maybe, but not much. That one's pretty straight, that line there. Okay, now what I want to do is draw one more line here, and this one is going to go through there like that. Okay, and this is going to create the sections for our umbrella for our patterns to go inside. So this one will sort of have a bit of a downwards curve like that over here, like that, and then go through there and curve that way a little bit there. Okay, now don't worry if they're not exactly you can see mine are a little bit off as well. That's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I think I might have done that one a little bit long, but that's not too bad though, really. Okay, something like that anyway. Something like that. So, after we've done that, what we need to do now is join up all of these lines with some lines on the outside, just some straight lines. You could do a bit of a curve on them if you wanted to, but I'm just going to do them nice and straight. So I'm going to join that line from there to there, like that. That one from there to there. This one from here to here. Then this one. So you can see what I'm doing there. This will give us our sections to put our patterns inside. So something like that, and then from there to there. So you get the idea. You can tell that's sort of like an umbrella shape. It might not be perfect, but that's fine. It doesn't need to be perfect. It could be a bit windy and the umbrella's getting a bit blown around the place. So what's next? What we'll do now is we will draw the person underneath the umbrella. Now, I could have drawn that a bit bigger if I wanted to. Don't worry if it's a bit smaller or a bit bigger, it's all okay. Not a problem at all. So, as I said, there's going to be a person holding this umbrella here, and we're going to draw them. So you see just here there's going to be almost like a raincoat sticking out from underneath the umbrella, and that's going to go like this. Line coming down here like that, and another line coming down over here like that, and then we're going to go across like this. Now these lines don't have to be perfectly straight because this is clothing we're drawing, so don't worry about that too much. Now this person's actually going to be wearing a pair of shorts in the rain, which is a bit unusual, but I guess as long as they're not getting wet, it might be a warm day like some tropical place somewhere where it's actually still warm in the rain. So here are the shorts. That's a line coming down there, another line coming down there, and another line coming down there. So we draw 3 lines there to do the shorts, and then to do the bottom of the shorts here, we're just sort of going to do a bit of a wavy line like that to make them sort of look like they're not even, because the shorts sometimes might not be sitting the same way on each of the person's legs. Next, we're going to draw some legs coming out of the bottom. So, how do we do that? This is one line here, like that. Another line here, like that. And then another line here. Again, it's 3 lines like we did for the shorts. Just like that. And make them about the same size, because we want the person's legs to sort of be around about the same width, don't we? So, again, 3 lines, just like we did with the shorts there. Now, this person is wearing gum boots. So, we need to draw some gum boots on this person. So, what we're going to do here, to do the gum boots, is I'm going to draw 3 lines again. One line over here, there, like that. Another line here, like this, and another line on the outside here like that. Now it doesn't matter too much about these lines, because what we're going to do is, like, I've probably actually drawn those a bit too far apart, so I might start that again with girls and boys, see what happens. You can make mistakes and you just rub them out, because I'm not pressing too hard so I can rub things out. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm actually, instead of doing those 3 lines like that, I'm actually going to draw the gumboot line that's going around the leg. I'm going to do this first here, a bit of a curve line there, and then another bit of a curve line there. That will help me a bit better, I think. And then out here I'm going to do the gumboot line, so just a little bit out from how thick the leg is there, a little bit out to the side, coming down like this, stop there. The next one is a line here like that, and then the last one comes sort of down here, not all the way down though like these ones. This one I want to keep at about that length there. Okay, now this one over here, what I do here is I just draw a curve on that like that, and the other gumboot here I see more of it, so that's going to come down like that as well, down like that, and then this part's going to be sort of sticking out on the side a bit, so you can see it sticking out from the side. So I don't know if you can see that okay, but you'll sort of see that sort of shape there sticking out from the side. Okay, now I'm going to fix that up a little bit when I do my Sharpie, but it'll be something like that anyway. The gumboot sort of sticking out on the side view. This one you can't see because it's behind that leg, of course. Okay, so that's our person holding the umbrella. You can't see their head and their arms and things because they're up behind the umbrella. Now, if you want to, with this one, what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to draw a puddle just around the person, like the rain is all dripping off the umbrella and going down on the ground. Now I'm going to do all the raindrops and stuff later with when I do my colouring, but now I'm going to do a bit of a puddle around this person, and I'm going to sort of do, so you can do a sort of odd shape for the puddle around the person. It doesn't matter what it looks like, but I'm going to do a bit of a puddle shape like that, so like the rain's all dripped down off the umbrella and is sort of pooling around their feet, and I'll colour that in a moment too. So girls and boys, I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to go over all of this with Sharpie, and then inside all of these segments I'm going to add some different patterns, and the pattern shapes are up to you. You don't have to do the same as me. You can put whatever sorts of patterns you like inside yours. So I'll stop the video there right now, and I'm going to speed things up so you're not getting bored watching me do the colouring in part and my Sharpie over my pencil work. I hope you enjoy this activity, ladies and gentlemen, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.
Flinta.